Cal said you guys were willing passers tonight. Just how much have you guys worked on that this week, and how much did you guys kind of see it play through?
We worked on it a lot. That's been a theme kind of throughout practice, and I think we all really are willing passers. It's just new playing with each other. Most of us are freshmen or sophomores, so it's just a mindset really of just trying to get each other involved and get other shots.
He says you get a little tentative at times when you make mistakes. How do you have to go about getting that confidence to play your game?
I'm always a confident player. It might look like I think that he thinks that I'm always trying to be perfect, and sometimes I do try to be perfect a little bit too much. But just learning a new way, just being aggressive all the times and just trying to make plays.
Did you realize you were a perfectionist before you got here? Is that something Cal informed you that you were?
Well, I try to be, but I found it out real quick that I'm not. You're going to make mistakes throughout the game. I think that's one thing that's helped me along my way as a freshman, is just knowing that I'm not going to be perfect throughout the game.
Is that part of the growing process, is trying to figure out what you can and can't do on this level?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff is a growing process, offense, defense, teamwork. Everything's really been pretty new for us. I think not only myself but for everybody. So we're all learning, and I think we're getting better.
What was it like seeing Jamal drain those 2 threes back to back after he hasn't played basketball, in a real game in 2 years?
Well, I work out with Jamal a lot, so I already know what he can do. He's been hitting in practice, making shots in practice as well. So, Jamal's a great player, and I hope he can continue to make shots.
He get a pretty good reception in the locker room, actually.
Oh yeah, I was on him in the game. I was going crazy. I'm jumping and trying to about to tackle him. He's just running down like he does this. So it was cool.
I think you guys hit 12 threes tonight. Is that something that this team can do routinely?
Yeah, and like you said in the beginning, willing passers. We're finding guys open, and when your teammates help you out, it makes it a lot easier.
Does Keldon have that mentality after he makes a few threes? Heat check, feed me the rock.
For sure, Keldon's a real confident player. Haven't been playing with Keldon in high school, but I've seen him in high school, and he did the same thing in high school. He's just carrying it over to college.
Immanuel, where do you see the growth in this team? How far have you guys come, and how far do you think you still need to go?
I think we've come a far way, especially on the defensive end. I'm not sure what we held them to tonight, but I'm sure it was lower than what we usually do for teams. We're talking more. I think the energy's better. Positivity's better. So I think we're coming a long way.
You and Ashton seem like you guys are getting more comfortable running the offense. Do you see that as well?
For sure. When he's in the game, I know he finds me and he finds everybody, and I think it's just making it easier on me, because when he's in the game, I know my job is just to catch and shoot.
What about your confidence offensively? How is that coming? I mean, it looked like it took a big step in this game.
Like I said, I'm always a confident player. Missing shots, but you can never get down. So I'm just looking for my opportunities to be aggressive at all times.
You also talked about learning what you can and can't get away with. How hard is it?
It's been tough. A lot of times I'm guarding, one of the best perimeter players. So, you can't cheat, you can't take plays off, stuff like that. So, that's just one of the many things in college that you can't do.
How tough is with Cal drills you all on defense? I know it's been one of the trademarks of this team, hallmarks of this team in the past, is defense. How tough is that?
Cal stays us on us a lot on defense. I think he knows how good we can be, how much potential his team has, and we're just working on each and every day just to try to get better.
You may have already talked about this, but Cal said you guys spent the last 3 days on offense, pretty much. What seemed to be working in practice that translated today?
For the point guards individually, me and Ashton, he worked on our outlet passes being way more up the floor. That helped us I think we had like 34, 37 transition points. So that helped us, get out on the break and stuff like that. And that's been a real helpful part for me too.
How weird is it to go back out there as point guards when Quade's not here anymore? The first time out.
Yeah, we miss Quade. He's a big presence on our team. He helped me a lot individually, just little stuff on and off the floor. So we miss him a lot. But, you just try to step up, make plays, and just try to, cover the space that he fills.
Did you and Ashton have that conversation after he announced that we have to pick up where he's left?
Not really. I think it's just a feel. He did so much for this team, and we're just trying to, pick up the slack.
you all got out in transition a lot because you were in passing lanes, really active on help defense. How have you all been able to improve your team defense? What has gone on in practice to take steps forward?
I think it's just reps. As the season goes on, I think you're seeing us get better, on the defensive end as well as the offensive end. But as the season goes on, I think we'll continue to trust each other more, and that'll help us on the defensive end.
Is it kind of getting more comfortable with each other?
Yeah, I think that's definitely it. Defensively and offensively, I think we had a lot of assists tonight. Guys are, just trusting each other on the offensive, defensive end, and that's making it really easy.
How hard has that been? Because Cal made a good point tonight. He said freshmen especially are used to catching the ball and then having to do something themselves, make the play themselves versus pass it to somebody else for a better shot.
Yeah, that's why you come to Kentucky, to play with other great players. And, in high school, it's really one or two players. You make all the plays, but Kentucky, you got 4 other guys at all times that are capable of making the same play as you. So, you just try to, be unselfish and get them shots.
Was that a hard transition to realize I don't have to do this every time?
I wouldn't say hard, but it's an easier transition because, the guy next to you can make the same play. So you just, trust them, get them the ball, and, everybody's unselfish.
Was that trust there early in the year?
I think it was always there. It's just getting better. I think that's what you're seeing now. Is guys are trusting each other more, and Cal's trusting us, and we're getting better.
How much easier is your job when Keldon's lighting it up like he was tonight?
Super easy. I just catch the ball, swing it, and he makes the shots. That's how easy it is.
When you have a guy in the zone like that, you guys didn't look for him. Instead, you just let the offense continue to roll, and he was wide open.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. You said it. We were just playing free, and he looked for his shots, and we were looking for him, and he just happened to knock him down.
When you have a young guy like that in the zone, is it tough to maybe not want to keep shooting instead of staying within the offense?
No, it's not tough at all. Somebody got it going. Even like Jamal at the end of the game, I was trying to find him. I'm looking for him wherever he's at. Just try to give him the ball. When somebody's got the hot hand, you just got to feed him.
Is it fitting that he puts the icing on the cake on the best three-point shooting day of the year?
Absolutely. Jamal's my guy, and I hope he keeps going throughout the season.
Coach kind of used Ashton as an example of guys starting to figure out their fit in this team. Do you think that that's starting to form, and was this game kind of the kickoff to what we're hoping to see? Guys starting to play together and figure out where they belong on this team?
Absolutely. I think roles are always going to be defined as the year goes on with any team. But like you said, Ashton, he does great stuff for us, especially finding open guys, and makes the game easy on myself. I just got to knock shots down.
How hard has it been for a player like you when you're perfection? You want to be a perfectionist. How much of a transition has it been for you not to be a perfectionist every game?
I'm learning a lot, each and every day. As long as I'm aggressive, I'm going to make mistakes, but at the end of the day, I'm going to make more positive plays than negative plays, and that's all my teammates and coaches really want.
December is usually called kind of Camp Cal because there's more practices.
Yep.
How do you like that, or dislike it?
I love it because I love basketball. The morning, we'll probably have a walkthrough film and stuff like that. Evening practice is usually pretty tough, and then in the evening we'll probably go to dinner or movies or something like that. And it's just every day. So I love it. Get time to spend with my brothers and stuff like that. So it's all cool.
I know a lot of people talk about you and Ashton splitting minutes, but do you like being on the court same time with him as well?
Absolutely. It makes my job so much easier. All I got to do, is make shots, make easy plays, because he gets the ball and he finds his teammates so well. On the defensive end, I think we can really be good as well because we both pressure the ball and stuff like that. So, yeah, Ashton's a great player for us.
I know Cal had mentioned that Tyler and some other guys are starting to react instead of thinking and then reacting. How much is that? Is that a process? It's just getting used to everything?
I think it's just instincts, coming from high school. I think we all have really great instincts of how to play and the feel for the game. So that's basically that.
How much different is the game on the college level than it was on the high school level?
Totally different game. Speed, strength, basketball IQ, making quick plays. It's a totally different game, just really in every aspect of basketball.
And I wondered, each one of you guys played basketball differently.
Right.
And for you, what was the difference in how you played?
I really don't know, honestly. You just got to come in each and every day and just try to get better, honestly. That's how I look at it. Come each and every day, work in your game, get better, and the results will pan out.
And PJ said yesterday that Coach had told you guys, think of the Seton Hall game like we won that game. We're 8-1 now. What do you think he was trying to get across there?
Honestly, I feel like Whether we win or lost the game by 1 point or lost or won by 1 point, we still had the same mistakes, still had the same, good plays that would have happened, still stuff we got to work on. So, we wanted to win, but, I don't think a 1 point win or 1 point loss changes what we need to work on. So.
I wondered if he felt like you guys maybe are a little fragile, that people will start questioning, you know what I mean, and you lost a game.
I don't think so. Like I said, you just the 1 point loss or 1 point win wouldn't change what we need to work on. So I think that's how you look at it.
Immanuel, were you surprised by Quad A transferring?
I was. I didn't really know nothing about it till they brought it up and said he was. But that's my brother. I wish him the best. And I hope I can keep in touch with him throughout his career.
You mentioned earlier in the season, he's the kind of experienced guard, and you guys leaning on him a little bit. Now, where do you kind of look for some advice on the team, since most of the backcourt is all freshmen?
Yeah. Well, we got Reed Travis, the Godfather. So I always look for him. But we all lean on each other and stuff like that. We got our coaches and things like that. So I don't think that'll be a problem.
Immanuel, that Duke game, it was like all the hype because it's this huge matchup of blue bloods, and obviously that was a kind of a letdown for you guys. And since then, there haven't been the same kind of marquee matchups. North Carolina next week. Does that feel like your next opportunity to say, hey, we can play on the big stage, we can play, with the other blue bloods?
North Carolina's a great team. I'm really looking forward to that game. But every game's important. You got to treat every game like a big matchup because anybody can come out and beat you, and we've seen that with Seton Hall.
Do you know anything about them, about Carolina?
Great program. Everybody knows that. But great individual players. I know a couple of the freshmen. So we just got to come out ready to play hard, and play together, and I think it'll be okay.
Is this a group of guys that likes when the bright lights come on? I mean, if you're going to be in a national event against another name program.
Yeah, but I think this team is definitely ready for that spotlight. Got a lot of guys that come from playing, maybe being the only player on their team or something like that. So we're all coming together and we're just trying to get those wins.